Hello dear students, our objectives for today are to identify the different types of temperature, define pure substance, define mixture, and to identify the different types of a mixture. In the last video, we said that matter can be classified into three states: solid, liquid, and gas. Now, we must know that matter can be changed from one state to another. For example, solid can be changed into liquid when the temperature of the solid reach its melting point, then solid become liquid. For example, ice become water when the temperature become at its melting point. So this is an example of how solid can become liquid. Liquid also can become solid when the temperature reach a freezing point, then liquid becomes solid. This point is called the freezing temperature. At this point, at this temperature, liquid is changed into solid. For example, when we put water in the freezer, water become ice. So this is another example of how liquid can be changed into solid. At the end, also liquid can be changed into gas when the temperature reach the vaporization point of the liquid, then the liquid can be transformed or changed or become a gas. For example, the sea, the water of the sea, daily they are vaporized or evaporated to become water vapor to form a cloud. This is a change from liquid to gas state. When the water sea reach the vaporization temperature, then the liquid it is vaporized to become a gas. So we must know here that we have three different types of temperature: melting temperature, which is responsible to change solid to liquid; freezing temperature, which is responsible to change liquid state to solid state; and finally the vaporization temperature, which is responsible to change liquid to gas. Now, also matter can be classified according to its composition into pure substance and mixture. What is pure substance? Pure substance are substances that are made up of one kind of material. For example, salt, sugar, and water. They are made of one thing, of one material, so they are called pure substance. While mixtures are substances that are made up of two or more pure substances. For example, salt and water, they are a mixture. Salt alone is a pure substance, water alone is a pure substance, while salt and water, when they are mixed together in the same cup, they form a mixture. Also, flour and eggs, they are mixtures, they form a mixture. Mixtures can be homogeneous or heterogeneous. What is the meaning of homogeneous mixtures? Homogeneous mixtures are mixtures that are made up of miscible or dissolved substances. When we bring two substances and mix them in order and they dissolve in each other, they form a homogeneous mixture. What we observe one face and appearance. We cannot distinguish between the substances that made up the mixture. So we see them as a one face. For example, salt and water. Here in the cup we cannot see the salt and the water alone. We are seeing one face as if they are only water. so we cannot distinguish that they are made of two substances. Because of that, we call it homogeneous mixtures. Also, tea and sugar. This is the tea cup contains sugar, but we cannot distinguish, we cannot know from observing the cup that is made of two substances. So because of that, since it appears as a one phase, it is called homogeneous mixture. While heterogeneous mixtures are mixtures that are made up of immiscible undissolved substances. When we mix two substances with each other and they cannot dissolve with each other, then it is called heterogeneous mixtures. Usually these mixtures appear to be of two or more phases. For example, like the jelly beans here in the picture, and as oil and water. If we see the cup of oil and water, we see two phases, two separate phases. Water is down and the oil up. So we can distinguish two phases. However, in homogeneous mixtures like salty water, we cannot see these phases. We see only one phase, but here we see two or more phases. Now, as an application, indicate whether each of the following are pure substance, heterogeneous or homogeneous mixtures. Now, please students, pause the video, try to solve them alone, and then correct for yourself.